Good day, everybody. Talking about supply chain, we are talking about main activities like planning and procurement as a supply part. And in procurement or a supply part, there is a very vital issues like having a good relationship with the suppliers. So there is supplier relationship management, which is a very important activities should be done by the procurement team. So it must go through some steps like segmentation, like having internal objectives, like having activity plan with your suppliers, and at the end you have to measure it and check your progress with the supplier relationship management. The key secret here is having practical and smart goals to have the results that you are seeking or you are targeting to reach by your cooperation with your supplier. As many of us know that the goals and objectives must be SMART. And as known, that SMART is abbreviation for some features for the goal. So your goal with and your objective with your supplier should be specific and should be measurable, can be measured. As you know that if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And should be agreed or attainable. And also at the same time should be relevant and should be realistic. At the end, it must be time bound. So there is a specific time known by you and your suppliers. Here we have some examples that can be as a guide for us during our cooperation with our suppliers. First one is reduce the delaying all shipments to be zero during 2021. As you know that for the supply chain there is a very common used objective. It is OTIF. So on time in full shipments from all your suppliers. You have to think about it, how to achieve it, how to reach this very important goal, that what you asked from your suppliers arrived at your site in full and also on the time, exactly in the time you planned for. So this is a very commonly used objective, and it's actually is a smart one because you can it's very specific and measurable and relevant and also attainable and time bonded because you are talking about 2021. Also supplier grants 5% of for quantity which is planned during 2021. So here the supplier accept and promise and you that you are planning to make supply or you order in every month, for example, specific quantity. So it's agreed between you and your supplier that if you have commitment to place your order with these quantities during this time in each month, so the supplier will grant you 5% discount. So this is also a smart goal. Finally, or before the last one, supplier will conduct 3 training technical courses during 2021. So here the supplier is trying to increase your knowledge, your experience about the product, because you know that there are some items that needed to be delivered by the owner and the supplier. There is technical issues, there is some backing issues, there are some maybe some points related to warehousing and how do you carry on these items in your warehouse in the right way. And this is very important, actually, talking about warehousing issues if and handling issues during the warehousing period in your site. Unless your team in warehouse are well qualified, you will have a problem because the mishandling issues in warehousing will cost you money, delay, etc. Finally, company achieve 100% on time in payment 45 days from the invoice date. As we said in the beginning that the core issue of supplier relationship management is the value, mutual value between you and your supplier. It's like win-win cooperation, because you try to support your supplier, at the end he will try to support you. So unless you do your best to keep this relationship mutually beneficial for you and for him, you will suffer from some other issues. This is a very brief video about practical application for supplier relationship management in the stage number maybe 2 or 3, talking about putting a very smart goals between you and your suppliers. This was Ismail Nassar, and it was my pleasure to deliver this video to you, and thank you so much, and talk to you later. Thank you. Bye bye.